What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. You might be able to hear it in my voice. I was trying to fight off a cold from the past couple of days. What we're going to attempt to do today is repair my instrument cluster bezel because it's broken. As you can see, and then it wiggles around like you wouldn't believe. So, as I mentioned before, Brutal's done it on his channel, and I said, well, I didn't even know anything like that existed until he brought it to my attention. So what we're going to do today is what we're going to do today is repair the one that I got. So let me get this camera set up and we can get this thing started. But first, what we're going to do before we do that is that we're going to take out both sides of the switches on both sides. Remember how I take them out is you push there's two little tabs in there, right there and right there. You're gonna press both of them on both sides and then pull out. And then after that, you're gonna remove this, and there's a screw right here. If yours is not broken like mine is, you'll have a screw on this side, and you're going to pull those two screws out, and this will pop off. Now to take the actual bezel off, you got to remove this bolt right here, and if I didn't break the one I got off, you'll have to remove a bolt from right here. Now after you remove the bezel, you have a couple of more bolts that you have to take out to get the instrument cluster out. You're going to take out this one, there's one right here, and there's one on this side. I believe there's a total of 4 of them. You just pop those out and the instrument cluster comes out. All right. After those 4 screws are taken out, and you have your connections. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. You have a connection right here that you have to take out, and one down at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but I'll show you in a minute. Down at the bottom right here, and your speedo connection, your speedo cable. These are the connections I was telling you about in the back, right behind the cluster. You press in on both of these and carefully, very, very carefully slide them out. And this is the one on the bottom. And it's the one on the bottom side. Looking at it, it'll be on the right side. And your speedo gear connection, when it's in there, you press down right here on this little tab and it'll pop out. Then you just pull your cable out of the back of your cluster. And what I mean, be careful when you pull your plugs out, because you will tear this little piece of plastic right here that holds all of your connections. It's very, very fragile. See, as you can see, a friend of mine fixed mine. He ran another wire, had it soldered, and fixed mine so it would work. But these will rip if you're not careful. They are very, very fragile. I cannot stress that enough, to be careful when you pull these out. When you pinch them in, you have to be careful sliding them out. Slide them out very slowly, because those edges, sometimes they'll catch those little corners. They'll catch these right here, and it'll pull it, and then you're gonna have a bad day. Well, come to find out, I've got a little bit more damage than I anticipated. This piece, I'm about to go get some plastic weld and reattach it to this right here, because it's one of the main things that I need to have on there so that that new bracket could stay up. And so I got to go get me some plastic weld. So I'm off to the auto parts store to get some probably some JB weld to put it on there if I can't find none around the house, which I don't think I have. Get back with you in a little bit. Well, now that I got some cold medicine in me, let's get back out here and get back to work. Well, we're back out here and we got some JB weld, minute weld. We're gonna fix that piece that I showed you that was broken a little while ago. Let's get this stuff mixed up and applied. It's got like a 1 hour cure time on it, so that's not gonna throw me off too bad from what I got planned anyway. If y'all use this minute weld, be ready to put it on the car or wherever you need to put it. This stuff, it sets very quickly. After my third attempt, I finally was able to get some on there where it actually holds the part on. But this stuff welds stuff together real quick. And I'll show you what I've done. It's on there. And it's on there pretty good. After, like I was telling you, after my third attempt of trying to get some on here, I'm trying to call myself trying to mix it up real good and put it on. But that stuff, it cures in an hour, but it sets in like a minute. So if you're not where you need to be, you're gonna be doing the same thing I did, mixing it up 2 or 3 times. But it's on there. I'm gonna let it sit for a few more minutes, maybe another half hour, and then we'll get to drilling these holes and setting this thing up. Oh, one thing I want to tell you, it's my little quick fix that I had for it. Kind of embarrassing though, but to get the bezel to stay up there, I actually put a little thin bead of super glue right there, just to hold it up where it would sit up flush with the dashboard. Yeah, that was kind of I was kind of jacked up, but that's what I did. As I didn't have any kind of way to repair it, but now I've got a way to repair it, so we're gonna fix this thing and try to make this thing look right. But I'll get back with you in just a minute. Hey, I'm back. Check this out. I got a little carried away and started actually working without filming anything, but this is what I got so far. I got the piece up there. I put the little bracket on like it says in the instruction and drilled a little hole through there and put my little bracket piece on. So now I got to get my right hand bracket kit and put it on. Well, got the bracket in. Now you take your template and you put it right there, and you mark your little spot and you drill your hole. Get ready for your other bracket. All right, got my hole drilled out. Don't push too far when you drill these holes. Hopefully this hole is drilled correctly, but you have a duct right behind there, so be careful not to go too far. Oh yeah, and by the way, insert this piece with the notches down back behind it. Make sure that notch piece is the part that goes inside. All right, I got the left hand bracket in and it's bolted down. Now, gotta check for alignment. Make sure that that side and that side line up with the actual bezel itself. And it's a pretty close fit. Left side is just slightly off, but I can make it work. Okay, now that we got all the brackets and stuff in, we're gonna just go in reverse order and put everything back together. There's no need to show you anything dealing with that. As a matter of fact, let's do it like this. Okay. Everything's back together. And this thing is in nice too. No more super glue on the back to hold it in. I had to change out one of the bolts on this side. The bracket that is on the right side, one thing you might want to do is try to see if you can find a flatter screw or a bolt to go in there, because it does hit the top of the instrument cluster. Before you put the bezel on, it does hit the top of it. So if you might want to try to find a smaller or flatter screw head or bolt head to go in there. But other than that, it's in there. Well, that wasn't too bad. It took probably a little longer than I thought it would, but all in all, love the results. Another good LMR product. Yeah, I want to say thanks Brutal for you doing that video, because without that I wouldn't even have known this thing existed. And I did have to refer back to his video to do a couple of parts on here, so shouts out for him for that. But I guess we'll oh, there's something else I do want to tell you about too, and I'll show you in just a second. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Check this out. I was just taking the Fox out to stretch his legs a little bit, and I ran across something that it's a possible might have, but this is what I got. This is what I found. A 2.3 notch. It is for sale, and your boy's thinking about getting this thing and adding it to the family. The guy that owns it, he's on his way here now, and I'm gonna talk to him about it. It's a 4-cylinder, but of course, you know, that ain't gonna stay in it. But I don't know. That might be something I might be interested in. We're gonna take a look at it. And what is that? Is that Calypso color that everybody's talking about, or is it like an aqua type color? You know, not real sure, but the color looks real great. You know, just trying to decide if I'm gonna get that bad boy or not. He's supposed to be coming here, like I was saying, a little bit, and I'm gonna check it out, and I'll get back with you. I just want to thank everybody for watching the video. Hopefully this video helps out a little bit. If it doesn't, go to Brutal's channel. He has the same information on here. He might be a little bit more detailed than I am, but this was just a quick video of an update on the Fox. And hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications bell so you get that fresh content when it comes out. Thanks for checking me out. Talk to y'all later.